Let us begin with population. The population of India has been increasing after independence. Better medical facilities, eradication of certain diseases, better standards of living have reduced the death rate, but there is not much decrease in the birth rate. This has led to the growth in population. As per the census taken in 2001, the total population of India was 102 crores and 70 lakh. India ranks second in the world in terms of population. Some areas in the country are densely populated and some are thinly populated. Areas in the river basins, regions with a good climate, regions with good facilities are densely populated. People from rural and remote areas migrate to urban industrialized regions for jobs and occupations. Desert regions and remote hilly regions are thinly populated. We can find the number of people living in 1 square kilometer area. This proportion is called the density of population. The population in the rural areas is 72%, but there is an increase in the urban population. Mumbai is the most populated city in India. The number of men exceeds that of women in India. The citizens of a nation have to be healthy, efficient, and educated for the rapid development of the nation. Literacy percentages are increasing in our country. Kerala is the most literate state. Now let us study about the population growth and its effects. The census is taken every 10 years in our country. We get a lot of information from it, which is very useful for development planning. Population growth leads to many problems. Though the population increases, there is no increase in resources. Hence, there is a great strain on natural resources, which leads to strain on civic amenities and scarcity of food grains. This gives rise to malnutrition and diseases. Therefore, great efforts are being made to curb population growth, which can be put to proper use for a country's development. Education and skill of human resources is more relevant here than the number of people. A control on birth rate will definitely check population growth, and this will help to control the problems that arise due to it. Ultimately, it will help in the development of the country. Life of the people. There is a lot of diversity in the physical features and climate of the different regions of India. Accordingly, the life of the people also varies in respect of occupations, houses, food, and clothing. 1. Northern mountainous region. Mostly wood is used in the construction of houses. They have steep, sloping roofs so that the snow can easily slip off. People wear thick woolen clothes covering their body from head to toe. Their staple food is rice, dal, roti, and vegetables. The people here are fair, beautiful, sturdy, and hard-working. Their occupations are agriculture, horticulture, rearing sheep, and weaving. They are skilled craftsmen. Their shawls and carpets are world famous. These states have a natural beauty, hence tourism has a lot of importance. Their houses are built on stilts above the ground. Women use cotton shawls. Their staple food is rice. Bamboo shoots and pineapple are also used in their diet. Their favorite beverage is tea. They are engaged in working on tea plantations, mining, and weaving, but agriculture is their main occupation. 2. North Indian Plains. The soil brought by the rivers from the Himalayas has made this region very fertile. The rainfall decreases from east to west. Except Rajasthan to the west, This whole region is very suitable for human habitation. Hence, the population here is very dense. The houses here are mostly made of mud with thick walls and flat roofs. In the eastern part, they use bamboo and palm leaves to thatch the roofs. The women wear long embroidered skirts and blouses with odhnis. Some use saris. Men wear short jackets and dhoti. They wear mojuris and turbans. Their diet includes jowar, bajra, wheat, maize, rice and pulses along with milk and milk products. They use sesame, til or mustard oil for their cooking. Their main occupations are agriculture and rearing cattle. 3. Indian Plateau Region. The vastness and diversity of the physical features has led to a diversity in the life of people. In regions where there is heavy rainfall, the houses have sloping tiled roofs. In some areas, the roofs are made of bamboo and grass. In areas with less rainfall, the houses are made of mud with thick walls and flat roofs. Women wear sari or ghagra with odhni. Men wear dhoti, shirt, turbans or caps. People wear cotton clothes in summer and woolen clothes in winter. The diet includes jowar, bajra, wheat, pulses, fruits, vegetables, milk and milk products. Agriculture is the main occupation and rearing animals is a supporting occupation. 4. Coastal lowlands. The western coastal lowlands receive heavy rainfall, whereas the eastern coastal regions receive medium rainfall. The houses in areas of heavy rainfall are made either of stone or of mud and have sloping roofs. Some are wattle and daub huts thatched with palm leaves. People wear cotton clothes as the climate is hot and humid. Women wear saris. Men wear dhoti or lungi and shirt. Their food consists of plenty of rice, coconut and fish. Coconut oil is used in cooking. Their main occupations are growing fruits, agriculture, rearing animals and fishing. Indian Islands. The group of Andaman and Nicobar Islands is bigger than the Lakshadweep Islands. They are covered with dense forests. Some of these islands are completely inhabited. The dense forests in the islands of Andaman and Nicobar are inhabited by the primitive tribes of Jarawa, Sentinelese, Shompen and Onge. Their houses are made of branches and leaves. They cover their body with leaves and grass. Some have now started using modern clothes. The women decorate their hair with garlands of leaves and flowers, feathers and shells. They mainly eat meat, fish, roots and fruit. Coconut is used in plenty. The population is quite dense in the Lakshadweep, Minicoy and Amindivi Islands. The houses are made of limestone and coral walls thatched with palm leaves. Rice and fish make up their daily food. Hindi, Tamil and Malayalam are the main languages of communication. Next is the cultural life. India has a rich ancient culture. This cultural heritage is reflected in our folk art, festivals and celebrations. We have a great tradition of folk music and folk dances of various types. Our tradition of celebrating auspicious occasions with music, dances and delicacies with friends and relatives is also quite old. India is an agricultural country. Most of our festivals and fairs are celebrated when the crops are ready to be harvested. Example, Diwali in Maharashtra, Pongal in South India, Holi in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, and Bihu in Assam. Our country has been blessed by many great saints. People following different religions live here peacefully. Different languages like Kashmiri, Punjabi, Hindi, Bengali, Gujarati, Oriya, Marathi, Assamese, Urdu, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam and Tamil are spoken in our country. Various dialects are spoken by the Adivasis in the remote hilly regions. In spite of the diversity, we are all one while facing calamities such as floods in Assam, cyclones in Orissa, tsunami in Andaman Nicobar and Tamil Nadu. Every Indian forgets the differences of caste, creed, religion, community, region and puts his heart and soul into facing these problems. As Indians, we are all one. Coming to the rural and urban way of life, the population in the urban areas is increasing day by day as people from rural areas migrate to urban areas in search of the jobs that are available there. The differences in the lifestyle in rural and urban areas are great. The population in the rural areas is not so dense and the settlements are smaller. The people there are mostly engaged in agriculture and small-scale supplementary occupations. The occupations depend on the natural resources available in the surroundings. The people in the urban areas stay away from their workplace and have to travel a lot. Accommodation, water supply, and other amenities come under great pressure. The urban population depends on the rural region for the supply of food grains, vegetables, milk, etc. Many people in cities migrate there from other regions. People speaking different languages and belonging to different communities and religions live in cities. Dense population, industrialization, and heavy traffic give rise to pollution in cities. Let us get some information on the term census. Census is the counting of people or citizens of a country. This is done in our country after every 10 years. The latest census was taken in 2001. The next census will be taken in 2011. According to the 2001 census, the population of our country is 102 crore. Information regarding age, gender, education, occupation, and many other things is also gathered at the time of census.